welcome to Die Rollin. I'm the ever excitable Adam, and today I'm going to attempt to play a game of Nightlancer. This is a really exciting cyberpunk game that I have been waiting for several years now. When I went to the UK Games Expo, my very first one, this game was there and I was very excited about it. And it's finally come to fruition, it's here, and I'm really excited about checking it out. I may make some mistakes. This is a first impressions video of this, so it's not a review. I'm just gonna try and complete a solo game of this. I may succeed, I may fail, I may get things wrong. If you do spot something I've done wrong, then please leave some comments below and I will put a mistakes were made section and add them in there. But without further ado, let us get to the table and see if I can manage to do this. So I've set up a game of Nightlancer. I'm going to be playing as Mareed and I'm going to be going up against the agent. The agent is represented by the white cylinders you can see there, and I am currently represented by the yellow ones. So the agent is going to be giving first and then we're going to be going after them. So Nightlancer, let me just go through a few basics in here so you can understand what I'm doing, what the plan is and stuff like that. So the board is split up into 4 different areas. We've got the black market area, which is the easiest area to explain. It's basically essentially cards which will be coming out here we can purchase using our health, our money, and sometimes our resolve as well. Over here we have got an area where we can gather favors, where we can draw contact cards which will help us. We can hustle in the slums, taking money and also regaining health, and we can exploit connections, which is basically enabling us to buy opportunity cards that we might have in our hand. We can also deal with the Euro Mafia down here, which can help us take out a loan. We can also buy prospects, and we can also discard cards from our hand to reduce our heat. Now the prospects area, this is the most important part of the game because we are essentially trying to beat the enemy by getting a certain amount of prospects in this game. We've got to have at least 20 prospects at the end of the game. We also need to have completed our personal objective, opportunity even. Marie's opportunity is transhuman commune. There are many like me, pushing past the boundaries of biology. They're not organised to protect themselves. I can help them come together in a safe community. So Mareed tried to be well, she's basically a body hacker, and she's trying to make this transhuman commune to assist everybody. But that's basically her retirement plan. She's trying to get out of this life of having to do dirty jobs and working on the outer slums. She wants to get to the inner city or maybe escape altogether. She is armed with a trauma hack which enables her to discard renown and gain, resolve and gain health. Hacked together from medical implants and repurposed to push the body to beyond normal physical endurance. So she starts with these two little bits here. She's got 3 chips, which are the cash finish. She starts with 3 ideal. If she ever gets to 0 ideal, game over, the agency wins. She's got 6 health and 6 resolve. Resolve helps us re-roll dice. Her stats, she's got Convert 2, Streetwise 4, Technical 3, Melee 4, Gunfight 3, and Marksman 3. So she's not very covert, but she's pretty good in most other things. She's got a special ability, which is self-improvement. It costs her 1 less health to buy cyberware or cyber weapon cards. Because, she's installing them herself, I imagine. So that's the prospects area over there. We also have some options on here during the street phase. The agent can go here to reduce their heat. We can go here to take a rest where we can gain health and renown, or we can also take 1 chip by doing some hard work. Over here we've got the heat, which is essentially how known we are to the authorities. We don't want to get up here because event cards are going to come out and they are going to mess us up if we are a particular heat. We also have the turn order up here. The agent is going to be going first. So we also start with 2 contacts. So let's see who's on our team. We've got entrepreneur. When you start a first crew, place a deal on the second crew space, which is fine. And we can also draw 2 opportunity cards, then discard any card from our hand. And we also have an organizer, who's essentially the same as the previous one. for their first thing. However, when a contact is played on you, you can ignore the effects. So the agent is going to be using contacts against us. We can use this fixer to stop them from doing so. Now we have 3 opportunities. So our first one is a private inventor. I've got an awesome idea for some new cyber tech. If you hook me up with the cash, I'll cut you in when I sell it. Pay 6 chips, discard a smart contact. We've only got a company and a fixer one so far, so we can't quite do this yet. We'll gain 4 prospects. Weapon cache. I've got a good setup that you can use for a stash. Set aside some weapons as security in case the Nightlancer life tries to drag you back in. Discard any number of weapon cards with a total cost of at least 6 chips. We gain 3 prospects and we keep this card in our assets. Finally, private surveillance. I have a plan for setting up a private surveillance system so people can look after their own neighbourhood when the police can't. I just need a budget and an extra set of hands. 5 chips, discard smart contact, 1 ideal, 2 prospects. So there are our opportunities we're aware of. So we start from the prep phase. We skip the downtime step. To begin with, we go straight to the event step. So we draw this, and this is our first event. Street phase. Peace officers at security checkpoints start doing extra inspections without warning. So anyone with 1 heat or more is going to be affected by this, but that's not us. We're also going to have 3 low-profile missions to worry about. You also now draw black market cards, and this will help us decide what mission we're going for. We found some explosives, a wires implant. This will give us a +1 streetwise and a +1 technical. Entry tools gives us a +1 covert and +1 technical. Ablative vest, which will assist us when we're being attacked. It reduces the damage we're going to get. Some more explosives, and a synapsis, which gives us a +2 to technical. Our technical is currently 3, so I'm liking all of these. I feel like I should be getting this wireless implant to increase my streetwise and my technical. So now we're going to be drawing the missions, and we have 3 low-profile missions to worry about here. I'm just going to put them on here for purposes of selecting one to do. So, unfortunately, all 3 of these are dirty, which means we are going to be losing an ideal by doing these. Now, I could skip this if I wanted to, but I desperately need to get myself some prospects. So, out of these 3, I'm just looking at rewards here. I'm definitely going to be doing silencing a witness. So, my read is now going to be contacted. We're going to... before we do that, as the agent gets to go first, they're going to discard the one with the most payout. So it's going to be 8 and 8. They're going to get rid of this one. So now we get to choose, and we'll choose the silence or witness one. The Euro Mafia does not tolerate rats. Angel Razor is making a deal to expose our cyber extortion and will be transferred to witness protection. Find them and kill them. Keep it undercover to avoid spooking them. So at this point, I'm going to create a first crew here. So I'm choosing to go on this one now. When you're doing this, you're going to be doing each of these stages, and it looks like technical and marksman are the areas I need to go through. However, this technical, I'm going to need to use a demolition on, which is one of these things. So I'm going to need to be able to buy some explosives and also hopefully get myself something to increase my technical. I also can't use anything that is obvious. So any cards which have obvious on them, I wouldn't be able to use this time. So the agent gets to go first because they are first on the turn order. So we're in the streets phase now. This is essentially where we're going to be buying stuff from the black market and get some other kind of items here. So the first, we've got to figure out what their priorities are here. And we've got priorities in these orders here. So agent 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So they're going to go into here to begin with. Now I've only got 3 coins, and I actually do have enough to buy everything I want to get. I'm going to go in here and buy these explosives. So it's going to cost me I'm yellow, aren't I? It's going to cost me 1 chip to do this. So that chip's gone. I take this gear and this is instantly discarded. I also have to place a decoy token to kind of keep him guessing. So we're going to place that down here because I'm not going to use any of my opportunities this round. So next the agent is going to go where? Now he's going to go towards here because it's got my token on there, and he'll go to one of these because this has got a total of 5. So luckily he has got rid of these items, which is fine because I was actually out to the synapsis. However, I've just realized it's gear and I can only take 1 gear on missions. So unfortunately, I can't take this technical and the explosives I need to get past this technical challenge. So it's actually going to be a bit tough for me. With that in mind, I think I'm still going to buy that synapsis because it's pretty good. It's going to cost me 1 chip. And explosives go. And I place a decoy, and I'm going to put a decoy over here. The agent goes next, and I've got the most over here, so he's going to place 1 there. I want to get a contact at this point, so I'm going to go into here and draw a contact, and I can use this performer to get past a distraction obstacle. And my other one is going to go there. The agent comes over to here. I'm going to go into the middle here. Going to here is going to mean I have to increase my heat by 1, but I get to do the some tussle action when I get 1 chip, and I also get to draw an additional contact. Anytime I can reduce my heat, well, that's handy, I could do it straight away. And my dummy action is going to go there. So that's the end of the street phase. We now go to the mission phase. So our very first thing here, we can force the information out of a peace officer. We can set up surveillance devices to track the location. My streetwise is 4. This is a challenge of 5, so I think we're going to attempt that. Now before I go on this, I need to select which gear I'm going to take. And I'm going to take my explosives with me, because I am going to intend to blow that up. Now because I'm doing a streetwise challenge, the agent gets to try to use contacts on me. He draws 2 cards and can play them 1 at a time on me. So his first card is not a covert action, so we don't need to worry about that. His second card is a streetwise. Yep, so I get a -1. So he's used this journalist on me. And his heat increases by 1 also. So that journalist is basically watching me as I'm trying to silence a witness. So my streetwise is currently 3. I need 2 successes to win. And I got 2 successes, so I carry on to stage 2. Journalist is no more. Now, I can try to sneak in around the perimeter security sensors at this point, but I've only got a covert of 2, so I'd have to get 3 successes. Or I can blow the generator and move while they're distracted, which is 5. My technical's 3, so it only needs 2 successes, but I do have to discard this explosive. So I'm going to use explosives to get past the obstacle there, and then I'm going to attempt to do a technical challenge. Now I don't have anybody who can actually assist with technical challenges, but the agent is not done with me yet. I do have a technical challenge, so he's going to play this hacker on me. So that is now a 6. And the next one is a streetwise character. Sorry, his heat goes up by 1. I need to get 3 successes to win. Oof, okay, so I'm going to use a renown to reroll all the dice. Another resolve to do that. Another resolve. Another resolve. One more resolve. Yes. Whew. So, I'm not sure. I think you might actually be able to choose which dice you're rerolling, but yeah, I'm playing it that I have to get it all in one. I'm rerolling all dice if I use Renown. So, I've managed to blow the generator and move whilst they're distracted. At this point, I can now try to attack them. The only option I really have is this one here. To get in position out of Skylight and blow Angel Razor away. My marksman's 3. I'm going to need 3 successes on this. This is not looking good. And the agent is after me still. Oh no, it's because it's a weapon, so he doesn't come after me. So, 3 successes. And I can't use my last Renown. So unfortunately, I fail this. Applied peace officers are waiting with a shield wall. As a gunfight, I've got to get 4 successes. And I get 2. So unfortunately, I take 3 damage. Douche, douche, douche. However, I have now successfully done this. So it's a dirty mission, so I move down 1 here. I'm a crew of 1, so I get 8 chips for this disastrous attempt at getting in here. I get 1 prospect. We also get 1 heat. Now we just check to see whether there's any card that he can play on me to... Yeah, there's nothing there that he can affect my heat. Sometimes you'll draw one out and increase my heat by a further 1, which is a real pain. Because I have 1 less prospect, I can have my 1, so I've only got 1 life left. We now go round to the new turn order. The turn order is the same because he's currently got more prospects than me. He increases his by a further 1. And we go again, guys. I'm going to grab all of these off. And it's not looking very good for Mareed. The agent's heat is also decreased by 1 at this point. During the first downtime step, we get a Renown, we get a, Resolve, we get a Health, we get a Pity chip, and we also get 2 contacts. But I also have to reduce my hand before this happens. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards in my 9 cards in my hand, and I have to reduce this down to 6. So I'm going to use this Power Player Company guide to reduce my heat. And I'll discard these 2 cards, so I've got... I need to discard 1 more card, so I'm going to get rid of the weapon cache. And I've got a smarts character, which is good because I can use that to do my transhuman commune thing. And I've also got a security detective, which helps me with the covert challenges. So let's draw out the next event. Street riots. People protest the conditions of the slums, trying to get noticed by the isolated inner city. It affects everybody. We've got to do a covert challenge. And we're going to use this card, but to reduce our heat by 1. Our covert is 4. We needed 5, so we fail. We take 2 damage. Oof. Not nice. Okay, so let's get cards out. Ballistics clothing, Calmax, plasma sword, more explosives, an audio suite, and another synapsis. Okay, at this point we're now going to draw out 2 low profile missions and 1 high. The high one gets discarded straight away because it got 14 chips. And we're going to go for this one because we'll get at least 1 prospect from this. And I'll get to what the actual mission is here in a moment, but we've got streetwise, we've got technical, but we do need to get past this obstacle. I don't have anything to get past that obstacle. So it's all covert, which we're not great in. So we're gonna have to buy this CalMax thing to be able to get through. But the CalMax is a one use only card as well. So it gives us a +2 to 1 roll. Whereas this audio suite will give us a +1 continuous. But our smarts guy does let us with a cracking obstacle. However, we need this to do other stuff. Do you know what? We're going to hold on to this guy and use him. So, the agent gets to go first, and they always go to exploit connections first. And you know what? We're going to go there as well. So, we're going to go there, and we are going to use our transhuman commune. So we've got to pay 6 of these. So 6 of those are gone. I did need a smarts for that one, which is good. I have to discard 2 cards from my hand. So get rid of these 2. The performer and the private investor. Which means I've succeeded in this. I get to gain 2 prospects, which means I'm not going to worry about losing an ideal this time. I draw +1 contact at the start of each downtime step. So my transhuman commune has been accomplished. And I'm going to place this one here. The agent's going to come in, they're going to place one there. And then I'm going to get this CalMax. It's going to cost me 1. And I'm going to put one of these there. He's going to go here. I've got the most kind of tokens around there. I'm going to need to buy some more explosives, so that's 1. I'm going to take a rest to get resolve and a health back, because I'm going to need them. Okay, cool, so let's get to the challenge phase. So I can work out the best surveillance spots, or I can ask around nearby if anyone has seen anything. And what we're trying to do here, eliminate listening station. The Peace Bureau have too much information on us. They must have surveillance somewhere nearby. Find the monitoring station and eliminate them. Keep a low profile or you'll spook them. So we're going to try the streetwise approach, because we're pretty streetwise, and we're also taking into this. Oh, again, these are gear, and I can only take 1 gear item in. So we're going to have to go for explosives. Okay, so we're going to try and do a covert challenge. We don't have anything that can assist us with covert challenges. So nothing from the agent for that one. Nothing from the agent for that one. So you can't do anything to me. I then have to get 3 or more. I fail. I'm going to use one of these to re-roll. And again. So I fail. Our spotter sees you drop him fast. I need 3 or more to kill him. I fail on that, so I take 2 damage. Boosh. On to the next stage. I'm going to try and do a surveillance. No. I'm going to try and spot the sensors and find a path through them. I can't actually physically do that, so I'm going to have to actually, instead of that, I'm going to have to discard my cyber smarts to give me access to this technical area. Don't worry about that. The contact does a -1 to covert, so nothing there. I need 3 or more. And I fail, so I've got a marksman challenge, 3 or more again. And I fail, so I take 2 damage, which means I am shaken. And I lose 1 of these. I'm in tech shock, which means I have lost the game. Well, that ended pretty brutally. Stay tuned because I will be trying to do this again and hopefully get a bit further through the game. Alas, fate was not on my side. Mainly it was me really messing up what I was playing with. So what I mean by that is I was choosing gear cards and choosing the wrong mission. I was more focused on worrying about losing ideals and things like that than I was actually if I could physically achieve the mission or not. And one thing I could have been doing is if I'd gone for a mission which I physically could have achieved, then I would have been able to get more money, so I could then have bought these prospects to stay ahead of the agent. Overall, I really enjoyed playing this, even though I lost miserably. And please stay tuned because I'll be having another go of this with some different characters and seeing how far I can get through. Unfortunately, I did read out a large piece about who the character was and their background, because on every single character on the back of their sheet there's a character kind of profile, but for some reason my camera decided not to actually record that, and I did press the record button because the rest of the footage is there, but yeah, unfortunately it didn't record that bit. So I will try again, be a little bit more thematic with it all, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it as much as I've enjoyed playing this. Thanks for watching this. If you do like the looks of this really fun game, then please check out Adversity Games. There is a link below which you can click on, and you can go to their shop and have a look at the game for yourself. And yeah, I've been Adam. If you like this video, then please leave comments below. I always enjoy talking to you guys. And you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and of course YouTube. So please make sure that you like and subscribe in all the various different locations, so I know that you don't mind watching me do this kind of stuff. And we will be playing a Nightlancer game with probably myself, Jamie, and either Will or Christopher in the not too distant future, so stay tuned to the channel for that. And until next time, guys, stay safe and keep rolling.